Hi y'all, Choice here. Thank you so very much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. I'm going back into the renewing of your mind and why it's so very important and why I speak about getting your mind back, because your mind is what helps you to create your reality. Your mind is what helps you to live life the way that you choose to live life. Your mind is what allows you to attract people into your life and situations, people into your lives and situations into your life that you'd like to have an experience with. So this is about your mind. So your mind, you can use your mind to kind of like remind you to check your emotions, to remind you to check your feelings, to remind you to check your thoughts. And also to remind you to check your perceptions of what's coming in through your senses. Because your mind is what helps you to make sense of all of this stuff. It helps you to bring it together logically. But also your heart and your mind connection helps you to bring it together in a well-balanced, wholesome, well-rounded way so that it is supporting your soul's purpose. So here I am saying, the renewing of your mind is like a spring cleaning. Like everything, you have to shed the old skin or get rid of the old and make room for the new. And it's just like with anything. If you have your system cluttered with old information that no longer serves you, then you have to make some room for the new. So it's more than that, but this is a great way of putting it so that we can make sense of it. So in addition to that, it's like let it go and don't look back. It's like that story that that's in the Bible where you let go and don't look back. Okay, so the renewing of the mind means cleaning out some of the clutter that's getting in the way of your evolving and advancement and your allowing for wonderful experiences and to come into your life. So how do we renew our minds? Renewing the mind, as I said before, means going in and being more mindful of what is happening inside, okay? Thoughts that are causing you to make certain decisions, thoughts that are causing certain triggers. And these thoughts, by the way, let me just go into this briefly. Thoughts you are not just receiving thoughts. I said this in my other video. It's not about you just receiving thoughts. There is a vibrational frequency that is emitting out, attracting thoughts. And many of these thoughts that we're attracting, we can just let go by and not give it another thought. But some thoughts are reoccurring, where that means that you have to take a moment and allow yourself a moment and question whether or not those thoughts that are causing certain triggers within you and feelings within you, whether or not it's still prevalent in your life, whether or not it's necessary, whether or not it's blocking you or has put up obstacles in your journey, if you will. So what happens is when you go through your mind and you slow your mind a little, where you can see what's happening, because like I said, there's many ways. I feel like I'm trying to say too much at one time. A lot of it has to do with I'm in the sun. Great thing, but it's a little hot. But anyway, the thoughts in some cases need to be checked. There needs to be an introspection. There needs to be a a confrontation with that thought. Doesn't mean that you're judging it, getting all caught up in it, and committing to whatever that thought is. But it is to say, if it's a reoccurring thought that continues to bring up certain emotions and feelings in you and interfere with how you may respond to certain things, then it is a thought that has to be reckoned with. And that means asking the question, why are you here? Why do you exist? And what am I supposed to get as a result of you continuing to come into my space and disturb my peace? In a loving way, not in a judgmental way, but a loving way. Just allow yourself to take that thought in, set some new vibrations to that thought that keeps coming, that keeps bothering you or triggering you. Why are you here? What do you want? What's the significance? Is it true? If it has no significance, it's not true, there's no belief connected to it, it's time to go. Thank you. But let it go. The other thoughts, like I told you, I don't know if it's 50 to 70,000, 85,000 thoughts that come through your mind. Most of them you'll never know about. But the ones that keep coming in, that keep reoccurring and causing you to feel a certain way, those thoughts do have to be confronted. And this is the process to renewing your mind by dealing with what comes up. Meditation is good. Prayer is good if you're praying in the right way. If your prayer is a prayer of silence, of listening, yes. So while if you're praying, let it be a prayer of appreciation and listening. If you are doing a meditation, these things will come up out of seemingly nowhere. And when they come up, you correct them, you perhaps revive them. Also, you have